Hello, beautiful people. So where we left off was me being very annoyed at this Karen of a main character, and I think he's about to go steal someone's flashlight. We left off him saying, "What if?" Seemingly very conspiracy theorist. Maybe it was Ghost. Maybe it was a zombie. Maybe it was Maybelline. Maybe it's not butter. I don't know. But you know what? This character, he's too high Q for me. So let's see what he says. What if someone heard my stupid shouting and decided to lure me in with a light so they could ambush me? This boy got a victim complex. Where would they attack from? Above? Hello. I heard a voice the moment I looked up. The rock cliff was actually made up of several boulders. There was a face peeking from behind one of them. Hello? Wow, a person. You surprised me. I literally don't know what voice to give this stranger. That was my line. Sorry, could you pick that up for me? I'm hoping it's a girl. Alright, cool. The voice is feminine. Actually, you know what? Maybe I actually want it to be a guy now. I finally realized what was going on. So, you dropped this? I picked up the flashlight and pointed it at the source of voice. High-pitched voice, slender hands shielding the light. See? That's clairvoyance for you right there. Sure enough, it was a young woman. It's so bright. Oh, sorry. This is me. This is me, by the way. Not narcissistic at all. That's creepy. Don't shine it up from below like that. Thank you. I'm actually a bit lost. I think a bit is something of an understatement then. Oh god, I'm not sure if I can pull off that voice for long. Yeah, thought as much. Is this a settlement? That's a difficult question. Can you help me out at least? Help? I just need a place to hide from the rain and wild animals. That's all. Standing on a boulder, the young woman made a pensive face. Wanna come to my place? And that was the conclusion she'd arrived at. Her face told me she was 100% serious. It's almost as if you've asked her that you were trying to look for a place. Place? My place? By that, she surely meant a house. A settlement. Can I? I know I asked for help and all that, but I'm actually desperate enough to not hold myself back. What the fuck? Huh? As a man? Yeah, yes. I mean, no. As a living being. I spent the last few hours aimlessly driving around only to fall off my bike. I am dead. Dead tired. And at my wit's end here. Stomps foot. Oh dear. Then what kind of living being would I be if I just abandoned you? I don't know. Are you living, Suzanne? And so I was saved. Oh, the beauty of living beings looking out for each other. I think they're emphasizing that a bit too much. Anyway, your hand, please. You can't climb up on your own, yeah? Because this is fucking Mickey Mouse's voice now. True, honestly. I didn't even realize I'd have to. Meeting another person filled me with relief, which was followed by a sudden wave of fatigue. It wasn't crippling, though. She extended her left hand, and so I grabbed it with my own left. Her slender fingers were stronger than expected. The girl's name was Chiemi Serizawa. Chiemi Serizawa, okay. I asked if she was related to the Shinsengumi guy. but she said that her family just adopted a name at some point in the Meiji period. She was a 21-year-old who went to college far away from here. This was her hometown, and she was spending her post-exams vacation here. We chatted about stuff like that once she led me out of the rocky ravine. There's actually a proper path, so the rock climbing was pretty pointless. But I was too focused on my footing to comment, because I'm an idiot. She told me about herself as soon as we reached solid ground. And what about you? I'm Haruaki Fusaishi, a graduate student in a Tokyo college. Oh god. This is a graduate student? He's giving me a bad name right here. Haruaki, please don't. Please don't. Ah, so you're a bit older. I'm 24, so 3 years. I'd say we're in the same age range. Yeah, so don't you dare be formal with me. Alright, then you can be casual with me, too. Can I really? I like it when girls are friendly with me. Well, I know what you mean. I don't like stiff socializing either. Sure, I'll treat you like a friend. Oh my god. Did I put it on auto? I don't know what's going on. I think I screwed up. Error. We're gonna ignore everything that just happened right there, okay? If you're listening, nothing happened. Nothing at all. Alright, so where was I last? Watch your step and focus on just the light. I was gonna say she already friend-zoned him, so good for her. Any reason? There are loads of pebbles here. It's dangerous, you dumb fuck. The moment she said that, I stumbled on a rock too big to be called a pebble. And it's pretty dark tonight. It's like she's training a toddler. I couldn't even see the moon anymore. Nodding in agreement, I focused on following the light in her hand. I gotta change. Wait here a sec. And don't be a freak. And so, I did just that. Given this was a mountain settlement, I'd expected some old wooden house. But she actually lived in an apartment block. It was too dark to get a good look at it. All I could see were their cheap-looking walls, like you would expect from some old boarding house for students. Why are we so judgy? Also, she lived on the second floor, in room 202. I heard some raindrops as we were climbing the rusty stairs, but now it was really pouring. Between that, the darkness, and the large tree right next to the building, it was nearly impossible to see what was going on outside. It felt like I was all alone in a world of nothing but the walls, the door, and the fluorescent lamp above my head. Oh no. It made me feel somewhat helpless. I distracted myself from that by imagining her changing. And that's where we got the freak coming out. Did he need to be a pervert as well as a dumb fuck? Eventually, the door opened up. Sorry about that. Sorry about the wait. Come in. Yeah, pervert. All smiles, she showed herself now wearing sports clothes. This was kinda exciting. Look at this place. It's completely empty, huh? Yep. But get a load of what's in the fridge. Magnificent. Let's drink. I really like the detailed art in this scene, you know? It really gets me immersed. Hell yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't like where this is going. Yeah, her place really was empty. It was just a small room with a low table in the middle, a fridge in the door, and a large duffel bag deeper in. There were two old-looking bookshelves too, but they were completely empty. I wasn't bothered one bit though. Any girl's room was a wonderland to me. I hope you get lost in it.
Anyway, you went through some big trouble, so I'll drink it to you.
And I'll drink to you for helping me out. You're a real saint, Becky. We opened our cans, knocked them together, and downed them. Hey, it was actually good. The pleasant bitterness and the refreshing carbonation made for a good combo.
Fuck! So good. I live for this. I live for the
Oh god, she's an alcoholic. Come on. You're too young to say that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not despairing for my future or love life yet.
You hear that? That's the sound of job hunting. It's a coming here fat. Like, what, now he's just like her guidance counselor?
No, don't say that. You'll ruin my beer.
She laughed and took a huge sip. It was pretty clear she could hold her drink. That aside, something really bothered me. This might be a bit late for this, but can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Her cheeks were already red. Maybe she didn't handle her liquor as well as I thought. And maybe I should not be... I don't know. She had a well-featured face, because that's a compliment. And I didn't think it was wrong to consider her beautiful. Fair enough. Sure, her clothes weren't the least bit sexy, but I could tell she had some makeup on. This main character needs to die. If there's an option for me to kill him, just know I will take it in the future. To you, I'm just some stranger who says he's lost, right?
Yep.
And you yourself are a young woman who's invited that stranger into an indoor space and started getting drunk.
Oh.
Don't you think this is dangerous? She kept gulping the drink even as she formulated a response. So this is why women are scared to be nice. The very fact that I could just watch her do that made this a pretty risky situation. And yet...
I wouldn't say so.
But...
Time for a Jimmy Serizawa quiz.
Yes!
Here's the question. My virginity is threatened, yet I don't feel like I'm in danger. Why?
What a fun girl. This only made me like her more, increasing the danger even further. When was this game originally made for the DS? Am I allowed to ask questions? Because it has to be about me too.
Sure.
Can I just assume that's not because I look like a good guy?
Well, I don't think you look like a bad guy.
Because that's also just a nice thing you can say about someone.
But no, I doubt you're good. I doubt you're good either. You look experienced with women for one.
Because we all know, if you're sexual, that makes you apparently not a good person. That unintentional compliment showed that she actually did see me as a potential danger. He's just a fuckboy. There are two types of answers to this. Either you expect nothing bad to happen, but wouldn't be bothered if it did, or you actually want something to happen. I can think of several situations for the former. For example, you're actually on the edge and don't care about what happens. Or maybe you're just confident you can defend yourself. Maybe you know martial arts and can easily kick my ass.
Whoa, so logical. Let me guess, you're a scientist.
No, don't ruin the name of scientist. Well, actually, I guess you could say that. I got my degree from Purdue College. I don't know. I got my degree from Trump University. It's legit. Now, for the latter. If you intend for something to happen, then...
I'm a thirsty perv or something.
Wow. Talk about not mincing words.
I blame the blues. I blame the alcohol. Blame it on the liquor. Ooh. So what else is there?
Indeed. What other reason could a woman have to bring a stranger to her home? A stranger who was clearly lost in the middle of the woods, soaked while it was raining in God knows what hour, saying, "I'm completely lost, can you help me?" Why would she bring you here? If not for sex? It would surely be something non-standard like.
You want to use me somehow? For example?
Wrong voice. For example, setting me up as an alibi. I could be useful to you by attesting that you were here. Oh no. Go back. There we go.
Whoa, that's so shrewd.
Or maybe you're a serial killer who brought me here just to get me drunk and kill me. Please, God, please let that be the case.
Whoa, so I'm some evil mountain witch now? Sounds great. I'll kill you real good. Splash.
Splosh. What kind of sound effect was that?
By the way, you forgot another case.
I did?
Yep. I could be just a really good person who simply wants to help you.
Stares in silence. Was it time for me to be ashamed of my filthy mind? Yes. But wait, isn't that really important enough to risk being assaulted? Or is that really important enough?
Oh, so you're thinking of assaulting me?
I'm just talking in general, Suzanne. You know the cliche scenario. She stopped talking and turned red. It was so cute how I made her think of assault. I thought she was actually doing it on purpose. Man, was she drunk? She's asking for it. Right? Am I right? Right, guys? It's legit to, like, just capitalize on drunk people? Nope. No. Okay. And we were just on our second cans.
Then how about this? If I don't let you stay here, something even worse would happen and I'd feel real bad. Maybe I'm just a decent human being.
Care to elaborate?
There's some scary wild animals around here. You might have gone torn up and eaten. You remember that deer that ran alongside you and stared you deep in the eyes? Remember that fucker? He would eat you alive. That have left a bad taste in my mouth, so I figured I'd just let you stay instead.
I see. So you're balancing risk and goodwill. Didn't expect that.
Really now? Really now? You got any idea how much of a bad guy you seem now?
Huh? I do.
I mean, you assumed I was a thirsty perv, a serial killer, or needed an alibi before considering I was just a nice person. 'Cause you're a real scientist.
Listen, you're the one who brought up the perv thing.
Details. So, what's the right answer?
Pulls out a knife. Huh? We're not just messing around?
Get it right, and I'm giving you a nice present. Get it wrong, and you're dead. Splosh, splosh.
Seriously? Well, I don't have the key option. So I could say that she's desperate for sex. She needs an alibi. Wait, so she's either desperate or she's a thirsty perv. So those are two options. She needs an alibi for being a murderer, or she's just a nice person who would feel guilty if she let me die. And if I guessed wrong, potentially she'll kill me. Alright, how do I kill him? You're a thirsty perv. Oh. I think it...
Ding, ding, ding! You're right!
Woohoo!
It's like a porn manga! Congratulations! Now bring it on!
Oh, I know how this story goes. Was I just sexualizing you? Was I trying to get into your bed? Yep. People who get lost and stumble upon something good never end up well.
Ah, that's true. You could be getting tricked by a fox. I might be a ghost out to curse you to death. Or you're about to catch some bad disease.
STDs. Always use protection. Exactly, you finally understand all the danger I could be put in, and that I'm not actually threatening you, you're threatening me.
Dun, 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 dun. Jesus Christ! Dun, 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 dun. Now come, let's open this path and see where it goes.
Nope.
Oh no!
I can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not. Anyway, this girl was actually pretty sharp. She really had a way with words.
Dun, 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 dun.
And knew how to capitalize on it.
Dun, 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 dun.
It almost felt like she was implying that I couldn't let my guard down just because I was a guy. I admitted, she was pretty damn attractive, but I felt like I'd have more fun just talking about lewd stuff than acting on it. So he's that kind of perv. May 12th, on a Monday. You know what? Let's end it here. This was an odd section of the game.